Pink Angel goes to Poppy's horse and Astara in the last 50, and Pink Angel drives away to win well.
Honeywine a length in front. Ghost Doctor trying hard. Honeywine doing enough, and Honeywine beat Ghost Doctor.
And Lorenzetti's going to win it. Lorenzetti by about 2 lengths.
Yeah, really good week to kick off the new year in. 3 really nice horses and all a couple of really nice progressive horses. Great result there for Wendy and the team with Pink Angel. Kicking off her first start, got really well ridden, didn't she? Just had an absolute gun running behind them, come off the back of the leaders and hit the line nice and hard. Had a million little niggly problems, that horse, but she's everything's just starting to come right for her. So hopefully she can train on. Don't know how many runs she'll have this time in. She's pretty immature sort of horse, so hopefully we can squeeze 1 or 2 more runs out of her, give her a little break, and then come back sort of in winter as a 3-year-old filly, and then you're probably going to see the best of her then. But well done to all the team there. That was a great result. Then we chuffed off up to Echuca and took Honeywine up there, and geez, he was just a lot better than those horses. Interesting what us trainers are doing now. We're quite happy to let horses carry big weights in that lesser grade, and he was very good. He's now had, I think he's won 3 of his 4 races on rain affected going, which is an interesting thing. So how long I keep him in work for, I might give him 1 more run just for the sake of he's probably in good form. And then maybe just pop him away and get him back onto the rain-affected tracks in winter. And he might, hopefully, always thought he's a city-grade horse, that horse, but he's just never really come up to that. But we've changed a few training things with him, and hopefully we found the trick to him, and perhaps that might be his go, is bringing him back and run him on rain-affected going in winter. Then we headed off to Sandown on Wednesday. Little Lorenzetti, finally the cards fell his way. I thought 3 of his 4 runs this time in, he's been absolutely stiff. And he got every chance last week and was narrowly, probably beaten by a length by a better horse, no excuses. And then he got ridden beautifully yesterday on Wednesday by Dwayne Dunn. And interesting, Dylan Dunn's won a ream, and so has Dwayne Dunn's. Both the Dunn boys have won on that horse now. And just he was far better than them. Nice young progressive stayer, gets over the trip, down in the weights, lots of ticks in the boxes. It was a bit of a crossroads race for that horse yesterday on Wednesday, to just to see exactly where he's going to be as far as the big picture of things, and whether he's going to make a genuine city grade horse or not. And I think he more than exceeded our expectations. So well done to Mike and the team there. The 2 mares Mike's had now, that he's bred and raced horses from, have both produced a city winner. So well done to Mike, that's really good. Runners this week. Now we'll kick off at Flemington on Saturday. We'll take Ziggy to town, going to throw him an open company race. This is the toughest race he's ever run in. And so, I don't know, this is probably for these sort of horses the weakest time of the year. So we're going to throw him in the deep end to give him a run over 2,000 metres in an open handicap race, really serious prize money, and see how he goes. It's probably not a lot of difference to the fields he's been running in, and he gets in not bad on the weight. So worked up beautifully here this morning. So he'll go as good as he can possibly go. Down in the weights, Yendel goes on, drawn a nice gate. 2 horses should clear out in front. We should be running 3rd, getting the run of the race, dropped in behind the leaders, come off their heels at the top of the straight, and then produce the horse. And if he's good enough, he's there. Fitness is not a query. He's very sound, very, very healthy little horse. He's going as good as he can possibly go. So no excuses. Expect him to run right up to his best. If that's good enough, he'll be round about the mark. We'll also head off to Werribee on Saturday as well. Interesting, Werribee's got about 3 or 4 meetings in the next 8 or 10 days. It's amazing. Werribee. Now, Mannza ran a really good race first up, and I took him to Terang second up, and the leader of the race just dragged all the speed out of him, and he really struggled to sort of keep up and was very poor getting to the line. Freshened him right back up to the mile, done a lot of short, sharp work with him. I thought his work was as good as he can work through the week, so he'll go there, 0 to 58. That's probably his grade, he'll bounce and sit up handy, and Jack Hill to ride, and he'll go well. He'll be always very honest sort of horse. He's always around about the mark in that grade, so he'll go well there. Benatari, I think I'll run him there. If I'm going to run him there, I'll take him to Ararat next Thursday, but I think I'll take him to Werribee. We tried to get that horse to run a bit of a trip, and that was a disaster. He just hasn't produced at all. He's been jumping, showing speed and been weak, so he just hasn't been running the trip. Blinkers go back to the 1100 metres. Tell Jack to ride him like he stole him, and he'll kick him out of the gates and let him rip, and he'll be right up on the hammer. and a little tight track like Werribee should suit. He's had runs over the distance, coming back in trip with blinkers on, always a good recipe I find. And here gets his chance. Really needs to produce that horse. He showed us a bit of last time in, won a race, but he's been a bit disappointing this time in. Might have been my fault. I've tried to get him to run a bit of a trip, which I don't think he runs. So bring him back to the sprint distance and give him a chance. Okay, Sunday Benella. Actually interesting to see there's fires up at Wangaratta, so the Benella meeting might be a little bit of a query on Sunday. Young Douro won really well first up. He's a hard, tough sort of horse, and he goes up, he's going to carry plenty of weight, but I don't think it really worries him over the 1100. So he'll kick out, he'll sit right up on the hammer, and he'll take a lot of beating in this grade again. He's such a tough sort of horse that over this sort of distance, he's always sort of round about the mark. Tried to get him to run 1400 last time in, and that didn't really work. So I'm just going to really keep him to those sprint distances this time. And I think he's going okay. He just on how we'll keep raising the bar with him and how high he'll jump, I'm not sure, but he's going well, and he'll be pretty competitive on Sunday at Benella. Wednesday, I'll take Honey Magic. She's been right around about the mark, that mare. She's only had the 3 starts for us for 3 seconds. I've just been running her over 12 and 1300, and she's sort of been finishing off okay, so I'm going to give her the chance to step up and go to 1500 on Wednesday at Yarra Glen. I'll be pretty disappointed if she gets beaten there. I think she's better than that sort of grade. I think the distance should suit. She only needs to draw a gate. I'm going to ride her a little bit more positive. She should land, we've been riding a sort of 4-5. I'm going to probably ride her 2-3, and if she can land outside the leader, if she's outside the leader at the 600 metre mark and gets beaten, I'll be disappointed. So she's going well, seems to have pulled up good from her last start. Galloped up great yesterday morning, so she'll have a solid gallop Saturday morning. Expect her to work well. If she pulls up good, she'll go to Yarra Glen on Wednesday, and expect her to be hard to beat.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. Hopefully you've followed the video the last couple of weeks. I think the last 3 horses that we've had on the segment have all ended up winning their next start. So yeah, that's great for the stable. As for this week, yeah, super time on the track this week. We kicked off the week with Pink Angel winning. She was great, having her first start. Obviously great for all those owners. They're going to have their Pink Angels race day in a couple of weeks. So yeah, it was great for her to win her first start, and hopefully she can go on with it. On Monday, Honeywine went up to Echuca. He's won at that track and distance before, so he was always going to be pretty hard to beat up there, and Dylan certainly rode him like he was the best horse in the race, and I think he certainly won like that. So that was great for Brian, who's been a sort of a long time client of ours now. And the last horse who I've got here is little Lorenzetti. He's sort of been knocking on the door the last couple of starts in really good grade, and finally yesterday everything sort of panned out really well for him. He got a good run and come to the top of the straight. Yeah, give it a real good turn of foot, and yeah, he was all over him late. He won running away from him. So yeah, he's a really nice sort of young progressive stayer, and I think he's certainly got better things in store.
Hi guys, I'm Wendy Boddington, part owner of Pink Angel, who you can see behind me. We've got our Pink Angels race day coming up on the 26th of January, Australia Day, at the Geelong Racing Club. If anyone's keen on coming along, get in touch with Janet and she'll organise some tickets for you. So I'm here today to give the weekly bets. So this week, my value bet is race number 2, Flemington, on Saturday, number 5, Antagoniser. With Dean Yendall on board is a $17 bet at the minute. See how you go with that one. And my best bet is race 9 at Randwick on Saturday, number 7, Mr. Dependable. So good luck everyone. Have a great week. Happy punting.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you want to come to our Pink Angel race day on Australia Day at Geelong, by all means contact Wendy Boddington or Janet, or even race the Geelong Racing Club, and we'll make sure that nobody misses out. Get a ticket. I can't believe the prizes they've got there this year. It's quite amazing, and so that's all that. So make sure you contact somebody and come along. We'll all be there. A lot of our stable clients are coming, and it's always a really, really good day. What else was going on? A couple of winners through the week was bloody good. Horses going well. We've been sort of knocking on the door for quite a while with those horses, and we're running a lot of seconds. I think we've had twice as many seconds as we have winners, but it's sort of starting to turn our way a little bit, and the horses that were getting beaten now put their horse head in front. So good result. Keep following the stable. There's plenty more to come. Till next week. See you later. You should get Darby. Anyway, just go. Now I've shaved my mow off. What do you all reckon?
G'day viewers, just doing a few odd jobs around the farm, fixing up a few screws on the truck. I shaved my mow off last night. What do you guys reckon? Grow it back or keep it clean shaven? No, I'm done. Finished. Stitch up.